YouTube. It's me, Brown Sugar. Yes, I'm back. I'm doing a quick video. Man, oh my God. Y'all are not going to believe what happened. The first week back. It's the first week back. Okay? I trained a girl last Saturday. Well, Saturday a week ago. Okay? So on the week of the 20th, Monday the 20th, is when she started. Okay? So listen to this. This girl, she started driving. She was sleeping. Sleeping. People will walk up to her bus, okay, and having to either knock on the door to wake her up, or another driver would have to pull up and pick the people up because she's in the bus sleeping. The first week of class, these students is back out here and she's sleeping in the bus. Okay. I'm trying to look over that. Every time somebody calls me and say, okay, she's sleeping, go check on her, do this, do that, or whatever, by the time I drop off my people that's on my bus, my passengers, and get over there, she's either moving or another driver done woke her up. So I didn't get to see it personally, okay? So what am I going to do? I'm not going to do anything. I don't have a picture of it. I don't have any proof of it. I don't have anybody sending an email saying, hey, she's asleep. I'm just hearing this stuff through the grapevine, so I don't do anything. Friday comes, this past Friday, okay? 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let me tell you, our time goes in on Wednesday. So as of Thursday, our driving time starts over, okay? Friday comes at 2, a little after 2. This girl decides that she's not going to drive. Her monitor is saying, her Garner is saying that she is almost out of time, okay, and she wants to drive for the weekend. She already was, on the schedule to drive for Saturday. So she decided that she was going to pull into one of our most busiest places where we pick up students, passengers, adults, faculty, all these head honchos, and she was just going to sit. She decided she ain't driving no more. She's not going to drive. She's not moving. Are you serious? You're not going to call the office and say, hey, I think something's wrong with my Garner. It's not working. It's telling me I'm almost out of time. Should I turn it off? What should I do? This girl just stopped driving. Just stopped. Okay? I finally got her to move the bus to an area that's not, so open. So she does that, and she just sits there. We had to call another driver to come and take her place. Really? For real? Your first week? Nah. Well, come to find out, she didn't like that people was telling her what to do. Okay. It's not my rules that you have to call me and tell me when you're heading to lunch and when you're coming back. And I don't have a problem with them texting me. They can just text me and say, hey, going to lunch. I text back, okay. 45 minutes later, they text me again saying, hey, I'm back from lunch. Okay. I text them back. Thank you. Okay. I call the next person and say, go to lunch. It's that simple. Where's the dictatorship? You do your job. You stay on your route. You don't hear from me because I got a drive too. I'm not trying to hound these people. I don't want the headache with all that. Really? Come on now. Mm-mm. This girl just did not want a job. I don't know what was wrong with her. I really don't know what happened or what was going on in her head. And she didn't seem like the type when I trained her. She seemed to pick it up really easy. Everything went really smooth. But this past week, nope. So they had me to train someone else Saturday. I had to come in for a few hours and train another girl Saturday. So now she's out here. So we're going to see how she does this week. I got another one that I may be trying to boot out. This little heifer, I don't know what was going on with her. I didn't train her. When I was on vacation in August, that's when they decided they was going to bring a few new people in, so they let somebody else train her, which I normally train all the new people. But they did it at the wrong time, and I wasn't fit to change my vacation week. So they had to train her. Someone else had to train her. This girl just wants to sit. The first week we was out here, okay, that was the week of the 13th, August 13th. We sat because even though the students was moving back in and they wanted all the buses back out here, we didn't really have anything to do. They wasn't really riding the bus. The students wasn't really riding the bus. So we basically just sat. We got paid for just sitting in the bus. When somebody got on, we left. If they didn't, we just sat. When it was time to take lunch, we took lunch. What else was we gonna do? Okay. So the next week, the week of the 20th, this past week, okay, all these students, it's time for them to go to class. This little woman, she thinks that she's supposed to just sit. Okay, you take a few kids to class, and then there's a break in there, and no one's getting on the bus. How long do you think you're supposed to sit there? What about the students you've already taken? Okay, so me and the other driver, we just going around her. We just driving. We going around her. I was like, Wednesday came and I was like, forget this. I'm the freaking supervisor. I got to talk to her. Apparently common sense is just not coming into play. So I go to a bus and I was like, who trained you? And she told me. And then she was like, so what's the problem? I was like, well, ma'am, once we start taking people, we got to pick them back up. And you just sitting here. I mean, that's not gonna work. She was like, well, you told me to wait the 5 minutes and then we just go or we just wait. And I'm like, okay, ma'am, yes. When you get here in the mornings, you're gonna pick up the students, you're gonna drop them off. If a bus in front of you just left, yeah, you're gonna wait 5 minutes because you can't leave directly behind that other bus. You gotta put some distance in between y'all. If everybody goes as soon as they get one person, who's gonna be here to pick up the next ones that come out? Okay, it makes sense. It's common sense. So once you start taking people after a certain time, you got to start going back and forth to go get those ones you've already taken. You can't just wait for new ones to come out. What about the ones you've already dropped off? She was like, well, okay, I understand. Yeah, okay. I can just go. I was like, you know what? I've already pulled in front of you, so I'm going to go again. So I left. She was the bus that was behind me now, okay? But I left. She sat there so long, the driver behind her went around again, and he left. When I pulled back in, she was just leaving. By the time she left, a student got on the bus. Okay, so I waited 5 minutes. How in the heck am I going to wait 5 minutes and get around the corner, and she's still there? I ended up right behind her. So I don't know if she went to the bathroom. I don't know if she just stopped somewhere just to stop. I don't know what the heck this girl was doing. But I caught up with her. Okay. So I pick up some more people on the route, and I'm going around. There she is, stopped in another area that we don't stop at. We pick up people and drop off people there if they ask, but that's not a place that we just sit. So I go around her and I'm dropping off the people that I have, and then I call her. Why are you sitting there? She just gets irate. I mean, just goes off. You told me to sit here 3 minutes. I've only been here 3 minutes. I sat here exactly three. I'm like, ma'am, wait, ma'am. She's not listening. She's just going off and she's just going on. And I think we need a meeting. I think we need a meeting at the office because you're just picking on me now. I'm like, what, ma'am? What? I can't even say anything or get anything in. I said, wait, ma'am, okay. You want a meeting? I'll call the office. She said, okay, good. I hung up. I called the office. I explained to them, one of the guys, at the office, what the heck was going on. I had people on my bus. By then, I was getting ticked off. And so I let the people on my bus on, and I got off with my phone and, to talk to him so that I can, relax, bring it back down. You hear me? Bring it back down, okay? Because they don't pay me enough to be out here getting these people yelling at me. That's not supposed to happen. Because we both supposed to be fired, okay? So I talked to him. We set up a meeting. We were supposed to have a meeting that afternoon when we got off. So I texted her and let her know we was having a meeting. About 10 minutes later, she texted me back talking about Shamel said, which is one of our dispatch, said that I can go to church. I really needs to go to church today. So we wasn't having a meeting because she needs to go to church. Really? Hmm. You weren't thinking about church when you was doing all that yelling. But okay. I texted her back and said, yeah. That's not exactly what I wanted to say, but I said, yeah. You go on to church. Hmm. So then we were supposed to have the meeting Thursday. Well, dispatch ended up getting audited. So they wasn't finished Thursday, so we had to cancel the meeting again. Friday comes, still in the audit. Okay, and he's talking about the stuff at the office is more important than the way she's acting out here. So we had to cancel it again. And it's supposed to be today. But then when I talked to another dispatch and I was telling her what was going on, she said, we'll have a meeting on Tuesday. So apparently they're at the office and they don't even talk. Nobody, they're not even talking to each other and letting each other know what's going on. Really? I'm too through. And they wonder why I'm ready to go. Because this is what I've been dealing with for 13 years. 13. I started at this company in 2005. It was a different name. And this company took over in 2006. But I became the supervisor out here in 2000. No, this company took over in 2007, but I was already the supervisor because I took over as a supervisor in 2006 when the gentleman that was doing it left to move out of town with his family. So they gave it to me. What in the heck did I get myself into? Back then, I started off with like, what? It was maybe 6 people, I think, including myself. It was 6 of us. I think it was 6 of us back then. But now it's like 11 of us drivers out here. And man, whew, dealing with all these different personalities and people coming out here and want to change the rules. They ain't my rules. I'm just the one that's supposed to enforce them and uphold them. Come on, people. They're not my rules. But anyway, I'm gonna try not to keep coming over here on here and venting and only talking about these drivers, but I can't help it. Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. We gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Peace.